welcome to another edition of Inspire. I am thrilled to have Charlene Savage, and she has had a savage start to her SeneGence career. She joined us last November, kind of on a whim, and it's fascinating, Charlene, how you found SeneGence and how you found success with SeneGence. So welcome. I'm so glad to have you with us here today.
Thank you.
And so you actually never heard about SeneGence until last fall, a year ago, September. And
Correct.
Can you share how you found SeneGence?
My wonderful upline, Jenna Clark, had a friend requested me and sent me a request to her beauty group, and I was on a mission to find something for skincare because everything else was failing. And one day I just decided to try it. And I thought I was ordering the Silk Primer, and I had ordered the Neotite by a happy accident. And after using it for a little while, not even a month, I was extremely pleasantly surprised with the results that I hadn't found with any other products. And that sold me on the company right there.
Right there.
It wasn't the makeup like most people. It's the makeup, it's the lip sense that sells them. And it wasn't even that for me. For me, it was the skincare.
I love that. And so when you met her, because you live in New Jersey, or yes, right? New Jersey. Pennsylvania. Sorry, originally from New Jersey. That's
yeah.
Right. And Jenna lives very far from you, but you met in a mutual group. And I think that that's important to note, that you weren't necessarily friends, you were virtual acquaintances. So once you make that happy purchase, now all of a sudden you are enjoying the product. How did you go from being a happy customer to a distributor? What did that journey look like for you?
I realized my invoices were going to start getting pretty expensive. Because I made another purchase, so I was happy. Then it was, try the Shadow Sense, which I absolutely love. I never thought I would love cream to powder eyeshadows, but I hated the fallout of powder eyeshadows. That was a big pet peeve of mine. And I absolutely loved it. And then they were having a big multi-distributor bash that I was invited to by Jen, of course. And after getting my pretty hefty invoice, I said, maybe I should do this. And I did.
I love that. And indeed you did. You have earned all of your fast start.
Yes.
And you didn't have your friends and family supporting you. So what was that saying? What was that saying that holds true?
Your customers will become family before your family will become your customers.
Right. And you definitely experienced that. So
yeah.
For somebody listening and watching right now, how did you overcome the objections from your family to succeed and earn your first 90 days? What did you do?
Instead of curling up in a ball and crying like I wanted to, and becoming discouraged like I wanted to, I really at first just kept thinking, what did I get myself into? No one's going to buy this. I heard everything under the sun from people. They just didn't want to try it. A couple people did and like it. I do have a couple people that do buy from me that are family and friends, but I started the end of November, and since the first week of January, I consistently have been up and running doing vendor events. And I will continue doing a couple vendor events every month. And that's what keeps me going. I will get out there on Saturdays and Sundays, either one a weekend, two a weekend, whatever I can sign up for that doesn't interfere in my life. And do them, whether it's a 2-hour vendor event or a 7-hour vendor event. I just signed up for a 9-hour one. So
That one,
we'll see how that goes.
yeah. Got to try them all once. When you do these vendor events, it's because you really have never done social media before your SeneGence business.
I was not a social media person. I've never done a live on Facebook. The first time I went live, I had to call my niece and ask her how to do it. I'd never done a live. I didn't have an Instagram account. I didn't have a TikTok. I actually just created a TikTok not even a month ago. And I might have like 3 things on there still because I still don't know what to do with it. My Instagram's getting better. My Facebook's getting better. And, I am consistent about making posts, scheduling posts. In the beginning, I didn't even understand that you could schedule posts. I didn't even know what that was. So I definitely over the last 10 months have gotten better with that. I am getting more confident with putting information out there.
So Charlene, you have had such great experience the past few months with vendor events, and you've been sharpening your skills with your social media. Because before SeneGence, you didn't really have a social media presence, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't have a TikTok. I just created that a month ago. I didn't have an Instagram. My Facebook account was very bland and boring. I didn't even know how to do a live. I'd never done one until I started this business. I had to even call my niece when I went to do my first live and ask her how to do it because I didn't know what to do, how to even do it. I didn't know that you could schedule posts. I knew none of that. I was so lost when it came to social media.
So if someone is watching today and they have yet to do their own posts or their first live, looking back on your experience, because it's so recent for you, what would you tell them to do? What would be your best word of advice?
To just try to take a deep breath, to try to swallow your fears, and know that no matter how scared you are, somebody else is just as scared as you are, if not more. And some days that's what gets me going. That's what gets me through. They're watching because they want to learn something. Every time I try, I go live to show somebody how to do something. I tell myself they're watching because they want to see what I can teach them. They want to see the average woman that is not a professional makeup artist do this and make mistakes and say, you can do this too. Look, I made a mistake and this is how quickly I can correct it. I'm not perfect. You don't have to be perfect to do this and look fabulous in 5 minutes or less.
I love that. That's such great advice. And you're right, showing up as your authentic self, and you actually are the expert, even though you might not feel like the expert, you know more than they do. And you're able to teach them that skill, whether it's skincare or beauty products or beauty trends or blending or contouring or highlighting or whatever it is that you're talking about. That's so great. So you work full time and you're kind of in a man's world, right? And so
yes,
this is a fun time. And you have a goal that you don't miss. And what is that goal that you have for this seminar year?
my goal was to make sale, you know, to make my monthly sales every month, to hit the SeneSales every month. And that was just my personal goal. You know, I wasn't, you know, most people was to build their business, to build an empire. For this first year, I wanted to just, my goal was to get as much product in everybody's hands. And to do that was to make sales, and to hit SeneSales. And so right now I'm so close that I want Ruby.
You are gonna get
So I am
Ruby.
getting that.
You are so getting Ruby SeneSales,
I'm
which is
getting
so
it.
exciting. And you'll get that charm and gift from the catalog. Do you have your eye on that? Do you know what you want yet? Have you picked out a gift?
No, my understanding, I don't see the catalog until I get the email. So I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it yet. That's right. That is true.
Mhm.
But, it's coming, and it is exciting. So, and I know we added
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
we added a couple of other fun things. I know the events team has been working hard on that new catalog with a couple of other gifties in there. So that would be exciting to see. I believe September 30th it will come out. So super excited for that and for you. And congratulations on all that you have achieved thus far in your business, in your rookie year of a business, coming up on that 1-year anniversary in November. And we can't wait to see what you do in year 2. So thank you for being here today. Congratulations on all of your Sena success. Thank you for
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.